of death over here.
And now it's gone.
Now it's going all right. Good. I pushed start a long time ago, guys. You guys missed some funny stuff. But my internet, I'm in the. They put baby in the corner over here and have a bad signal. If you guys want to do an intro, I'm just been dealing with internet. I'm wearing the same shirt as last week.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do an intro because now I want to hear about your wardrobe.
But in the comments, they want your old intro.
Okay, fine. Welcome to Buy It All. I don't have the script ready, so crap.
So about 3 pickers with 3 different styles, I think was the vibe, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You got Keith, we got
Jimmy, different styles.
That was it.
Grab your tape gun. All right. That's it.
I'm glad you're saying grab your tape gun because they're talking about grabbing something else over there on leftovers at the beginning of every episode now. It's like at the beginning of every episode they talk about grabbing something, and I'm not going there. And so right now I'm writing down a list of things that I like to have a list of things in case we get bored over here, which we don't, but we might. I just wanted to say I'm wearing the same shirt as last week, and that is the opposite of what Dan and Demand does. It's Dan was accused of doing that, and we all know that Dan doesn't do that, and that person was messing with him. But I am wearing the same shirt as last week, and probably the week before because I keep a wardrobe.
Well, I don't know what does that mean? You keep a wardrobe? I mean, I'm going to circle back to Dan too, but what does that mean? Like to certain, like the same.
It's part of being lazy for sure. When I used to do what sold videos. That's when I first started doing YouTube. I did what sold videos because I thought it was gonna be garage flips. I thought I was the next big garage flips thing, and that didn't work out. But I worked in the basement at that time too, right? And I'd be down here, and I always wear, because I'm buff, I always wear a muscle shirt around the house. Like the guns are on display at all times.
Yeah.
Well, when I would go to, I'd be like, so I record, I packed, man, it's a long story. I packed my orders at night and I would record the what solds, right? And I had my GoPro and everything ready. And I'd always go downstairs with my guns showing. I was like, I can't, you're going to have ladies messaging you all the time. You're going to, in the comments, like, it's a huge distraction. So I was like, I need to have a shirt in the basement. So when I go down to pack, I can just throw that shirt on, pull all the orders, record, and then take the shirt off and hang it up. Obviously it's a black Carhartt or Dickie shirt. And so that's what I did. And so that shirt in all my what sold videos was probably the same shirt for most of them.
So, okay. So for
and every once in a while, Sonia, she'd wash it obviously, but I only wore it for half an hour, 45 minutes while I was recording, and then I'd take it right off. So I got to go turn off my dehumidifier. You guys hear that?
I don't hear anything.
No. Pretty loud. So anyways, that's my wardrobe that I would keep downstairs. And obviously I keep a hat.
So for like editing continuity, that's what you're using. Oh,
what was that? You made me sound smart.
That's the word of the week.
We got Dan and the man up in the corner there.
Where?
What's that?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you froze. Was it me, Ray, or did he freeze?
That was all you. He didn't freeze for me.
Maybe it's maybe I'm the problem.
I have bad internet right now because Sonia was really loud. Sonia's really loud at her new job. She's gonna be mad at me, but I don't care. She has to talk really loud when she's helping people on the phone, and I can't be in there. I thought I would be the one that was too loud, but no. She's loud, and so I'm like, can you put the megaphone down? Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to say her name on the podcast anymore. There's another
Jimmy, you're totally frozen, so I'm going to pop out and pop back in case it's me. I'll be right back.
All right. We're having trash to cash issues right now, folks. This is this segment of the show is brought to you by Trash to Cash Podcast.
Look, now he's on the other side.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can leave because it might not keep recording. It said it was so.
Am I still frozen?
You're frozen. Oh no. Well,
no. He said no. He made that face.
You were frozen. You stopped being frozen. You're still froze. Yeah, it's a different position now. There you go.
Whoa.
Take it easy. Stop motion.
Is it my good side?
All right.
Can you see my nose hairs?
No, I cannot. So I guess it's your good side.
All right. I just hope
We
everybody
can continue. I mean, I don't need to
listening-
see you.
Well, I need to. I mean, yeah, I get it. I prefer that if you did, but that's all right.
No,
Because sometimes I make
just
funny
pull a
faces.
Joe.
Just pull a Joe. Oh, what if I leave and come back?
Maybe. See if you can. I don't know. It
It
could
says
be my
changes
problem.
may be
but-
lost. I don't want.
Yeah,
changes to
same
be
thing for
lost.
me too.
All right, we're not doing it.
Yeah, that's what I got.
So I'm probably the only one that could leave and come back.
Ray, this is all you. This show's all you today. You got this. I talk
I'm
so
gonna
much
try it.
anyways.
All right.
Another.
See you guys.
I'm going to try to leave and see if that kills anything. I'll be right back.
Well, if not, I can edit it together. If we lose everything, I'll just edit it back later.
We're 5 minutes in. Like, you know,
We're 5 minutes. Yeah.
I'd rather happen now.
Listen, Ray being part of this podcast is huge because he's the one that keeps everybody like level. Because like Jimmy's always worried about the audio and the video and all the. And Ray's like, listen, don't have to
Everybody has issues.
Everybody has mental issues, Jimmy, including especially you. Oh, we're
I
talking
think
about
all resellers do, right? I mean, that's just maybe
It's proof.
I'm speaking
Yeah.
for myself, I should say.
That was a fun first 6 minutes, though, Ray.
Yeah, that was
Right.
very leftover-ish of us, that first 6
Yeah.
minutes, isn't it?
We didn't go as far as they do.
No.
Their last show, that first 6 minutes was very interesting.
Yeah.
We don't. I don't know. So I'm good now. I'm not frozen
Yeah,
anymore.
it's perfect. So it must have been me. I don't know what the issue was, but yeah,
it's always,
you're good
it's
now.
always Keith. It's easier to blame Keith.
I'm just glad it's not me.
What did you say in there? What did you say in your live last night that Andy made fun of? It was Andy, right? I always forget his name.
It's
And
Andy.
he was
yeah.
making, because he's the king of penance. And he made fun of you, and I was laughing. I don't remember. Something about, you said something that didn't make sense, and he called you out on it. I wish I could remember.
That's pretty much the whole podcast.
That's
with
the
back
whole
and forth.
show, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really funny, and I don't remember it, and I'm mad now.
I was too
But
busy.
he's my favorite podcast host. So.
Oh man, Dan loves him too. Dan and the Man loves King of Penance. Really,
Sorry, Ray, I interrupted you, Ray.
tears at my soul. It was a good episode though. We even got Mrs. Flips on the phone for to discuss Sydney Sweeney. She was giving her detail. I'm like, save that. You got to watch the podcast if you want to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, go watch. What's it called again?
Pastime Picks podcast.
Uh-oh, Keith froze now.
Keith
froze?
is frozen now. Not on my
Am
end.
I? What is going on here?
You're not frozen on my end.
No, you're
He
good
was
too,
on
Jimmy.
mine.
We are just having a. See,
It's
Ray,
like
you tell me not to.
contagious.
Ray, you can't be worrying about this if you're telling me not to worry about it. You
Maybe
can't
it's
be the
me
one.
now. Like, I don't know. It's contagious. It just goes around.
We're
like,
losing. We're losing subs every time someone leaves. It's like every time a bell rings, every time one of us leaves we lose a sub.
yeah,
So,
Keith
no.
is frozen.
It's weird. Can you hear me? Guess
Can you
can't
hear
me
him?
either.
Yeah, I can now.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay. All right. That's
I
fine.
mean, I
As
know
long
I
as-
have a bad signal, but I don't think that should affect Keith.
No, I don't. It's
I
very
don't-
bizarre
you
right
might-
now.
When Keith left, it might have made you in charge of the,
The
signal,
host?
Jimmy,
I'm the host. I'm the host with the most.
with the least signal.
With the worst. I'm the host with the worst signal.
It'll be interesting when we
Yeah,
watch it back when it publishes who's actually frozen. We'll all just be frozen for an hour and a half, probably.
It's gonna be the worst episode ever.
Yeah,
I
it's a
know.
bad start.
We're 9 minutes in. We haven't even talked a bit about reselling. It was just about us freezing.
When you
Yeah.
covered your face, I couldn't hear you talking. So that's fun. Yeah, we're gonna our thumbnail is just gonna be us in a bunch of blocks of ice. Like that's it. Just frozen,
Yeah.
frozen in time.
By the way, maybe I'll hit the comments from last week's video. How about that? To get on the little.
Oh
reseller
yeah, let's
topic.
do it. Could you have access to the ones that were deleted?
Oh, I didn't even see deleted. No, I didn't even see deleted.
I didn't
comments.
delete them. Just so you know, it wasn't me.
I don't have access to that down here. Upstairs, I would.
Oh, you would?
Well, if I go into I'm logged in on my Mac, so I could see them on my Mac. But not,
Oh, you were able
nowhere
to
else.
see the deleted messages?
I never saw them,
Oh,
but I mean, if you're telling me they're there, I could probably see them upstairs.
I didn't delete them. Someone else deleted them, but I just know that they were deleted.
Oh, so if the person posting them deleted them, they still show up in deleted?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I didn't delete anything.
Yeah, I know you guys didn't.
Yeah. So we have Doc Wheeler Dealer.
Oh, I like that.
Oops, excuse me. He wrote 33 comments so far, 28 from Tim. Also, I have started carrying a tape gun with me everywhere. Anyone have a good holster for a 3-inch tape gun? But Tim comments a lot, which I appreciate, because Tim, when I'm watching a podcast, I always think, oh man, that's awesome, I should comment. And I'm like driving and I never do. And you forget it later on. Tim is like stream of consciousness commenting, which is great, because he's commenting as he thinks of it, which is cool.
Yeah, I do a little bit of that. Like commenting as I'm listening. But I only do like two. Two's where I like, that was good. That's enough.
There were a couple comments on Spotify too. I'm trying to find them.
Oh, really? We're doing good.
Yeah.
We had some people that sold some stuff too that were shipping, but
we
absolutely,
need to know if were we on anybody's like Spotify to your list or whatever. You know how they have that list.
Yeah.
Like, let us know. If not, I want to be on the list last year. I mean, not last year, for next year.
What is this? I'm not familiar with that. What are you talking about?
Spotify put out a list. If you have a Spotify account, like they put out a list of your top listened to songs and stuff. So
podcasts are on.
And podcasts are on there.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Interesting.
So that's breaking news from Ray.
So
That'd be cool if we made some people's lists.
Yeah, well, I'll have to check that out. I never even heard of that.
I bet they had Trash to Cashes on there. I hope Leftovers isn't on their list, but it probably is too.
So we have a comment for you, Jimmy, on Spotify from Alex. Man, I heard 1.5 hours from Cleveland and 1.5 hours from Columbus. Are you near Tiflin, Ohio?
Tiffin?
Is it Tiffin or Tiffin?
Yeah,
Tiffin, sorry.
Tiffin is about 35 minutes away. Okay. I love picking in Tiffin. They have some big sales up there. And you guys remember I had a hat buy where there was a bunch of old dead stock, like wrestling hats, and you guys remember that? I posted on, it's a YouTube video I did for sure. It's where I got a bunch of Pittsburgh Steelers, and I got some Stone Cold Steve Austin dead stock hats and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyways, I was in Tiffin. That's
a good picking spot then.
Yeah.
And then it sounds like I have a sourcing opportunity for pennants from Millsy. They said they love the podcast, guys. I have a nice lot of pennants for sale, so they asked me to email them. So I need more pennants. Mrs. Flips will be happy with that.
Well, you've been selling a lot, though. So.
Oh yeah, a ton. Yeah, absolutely. She's my Mrs. Flips is the pennant shipper around here. She does most of the pennant shipping, which is nice.
I don't even care. We're going on to this subject. How do you ship your pennants? Because just like crease them up and turn them.
I've gotten them that way in the mail, but I do have a couple videos on my channel. But mainly, I ship in a 12x6x6 box, lightly rolled, bubble wrap it, and then little bubble wrap in the center. So yeah, I think it's the best way to do it. That video is on my channel. Is a short. If anybody wants to ship some pennants.
Real quick, because I learned this from Kevin Commonwealth recently on one of his little videos he did. He turns one a box like that into a triangle, and it's much more structurally sound. And so today I sold a poster, and it was a 38 by 4x4 box. You cut it long way, and then you lap over it, and you turn it into a triangle. And he even showed in the video, you can push down on it, and it won't collapse. And I was like, I hate to give this guy credit, but he's right. And so thanks, Kevin. Idea. I use that. It's actually great because I used to wrap my stuff like wrap it around a pool noodle. You don't have to do that with this because that box is sturdy as heck. Anyway, so.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I've never done that, but I have some poster tubes that are triangles and seem like they are a little more rigid.
I think you could do it with your pennant box.
Yeah, kind of like the even like the priority mail tube boxes, whatever, that are triangle.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys really ever use them. I mean, I rarely do, but
that's the only way I used to ship any bats was through those priority triangles. Now I don't do it anymore because I don't want to ship them priority. But that was
You could OTY part 3 of it. I think OTY he still uses those, but he puts them on UPS ground.
I've heard him say that. I've thought about doing that, but I don't think they make them anymore anyway, right? So they're good as gold these days.
I think you're right. How do we end up over here on this song?
I don't
Oh,
know.
because of the comment that you have a hookup
Yeah.
for penance.
Penance.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say with penance now, going back to that, I ship them actually flat unless it's a if it's like one of the older styles that's like a softer belt.
Yeah.
You know, I'll roll them up, but most of the newer style pennants, like I'm always afraid of them creasing, so I ship them flat.
Yeah, I that's so much more time consuming. I've done that for like if it's like a $1,200 pennant or something, I'll ship it flat unless it just doesn't need it. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't. The time consuming of shipping them flat is just, you know, there might be a light creasing occasionally will happen. You can iron them out typically. So
I
yeah,
mean,
and yeah.
I roll them around a pool noodle, and I put in my description, this will be rolled for shipping.
Yeah.
I see. I can't. Every time I start to roll them, they crease, and so I try to do that because I know I've heard you before, Keith, say that's how you ship them, and so I tried to do that like last week, and I started to, and I'm like, oh no, it's creasing. Let me go back to my flat.
Well, there's a select window of pennants in like the probably late 70s, very early 80s that are super rigid kind of felt. Those I don't put in a 12 by 6 by 6. I'll do a 10 by 10, 10 or 10 cubed or 12 cubed. So it's a little bit of a lighter roll, but I'm not going to flat ship a $20 pennant. It's the time it takes and the shipping cost now, it's just prohibitive.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take me too long. So when I ship them flat, I take two 12 by 6 by 6 boxes and kind of like just cut the seam. Yeah. But I overlap them. So there's more sturdiness. And
but
then
you're using 2 boxes to ship something.
Yeah. I know.
Costly already.
Do you ever have like, can you, yeah, that's that's a little expensive.
It's not
that's not a cheap box either, right?
What
are you spending, like $1.80, $1.50 on 2 boxes?
No, I think I spend like $1 a piece on them, so, or at least
$2.
Well, here, fine. We'll
I'm not good at math, but I think that's $2.
We're gonna jump into what my plan is to how to avoid all this cost of shipping boxes. So the other day on Facebook, I put out an ad in my local Facebook groups, and I said that basically, hey, you know, with all your holiday shopping, let me take all your boxes and shipping supplies off your hands. And so I now have basically a route on Friday morning. I'm going to go around picking up everybody's boxes and bubble wrap. So hopefully maybe I'll get some 12 by 6 by 6 boxes. I won't have to worry about that.
So these are like going to be like Amazon boxes?
It could be it could be that.
Okay.
I just said, I specifically put in there no food boxes, anything like that.
You need to come up with a fun name for that, like, you know, like DoorDash has and Grubhub and Uber Eats. Like, you got to come up with a fun name for that little route that you're on, that you're picking up boxes. I can't think of anything offhand, but there's got to be a fun name for that.
I don't know. I mean, let me see.
We could ask Chad.
Hey, we haven't asked Chad.
There
must be something wrong with my internet. My Facebook isn't even loaded.
Well, I want to ask Keith, like, Ray's audio is coming through weird for me, but that might be because I'm over here in the corner with a weird setup. As long as it's not coming through weird for you, we're good.
No, I can hear everyone perfectly.
All right, okay.
For me.
It's just me. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm usually wired. As you guys can see, I'm sitting in my inventory right now.
Look, I put myself on a bunch of shipping boxes. I AI'd it.
Nice.
For those of you listening on our favorite Spotify, this is literally like a model pose that he like. Is that AI generated, or are you actually sitting on boxes?
No, so the bottom half of me is AI generated. I used the same picture.
Did you ask for a little extra package? And I'm talking about the boxes. I'm talking about the boxes, guys. I'm not talking about what you think I'm talking about.
I used the same headshot type photo that I sent you, like the first time you asked for like photos of us. for our thumbnails. I just use that, and I've been using that for like everything. I don't know why, but
I want to see where you type that out for that to make it. And I want proof that doesn't say, can you put a little extra apple in the picnic basket for me?
Yeah.
I want proof it doesn't say that.
But so basically, I said I'm trying something new to reduce waste and save some money for my business. I'm collecting gently used shipping boxes, bubble wrap, packing paper, and air pillows from your holiday shipping haul. No food boxes, poly mailers, or bubble mailers, please. If you've got 10 plus boxes, I'll swing by your porch to pick them up. Just let me know and I'll add you to my schedule. And I'm going to do this for the rest of the year. Your leftover packaging can help me save money and reduce waste. It's a win-win. And I said, message me to schedule Friday's pickup. And I think I'm up to like seven houses. Oh. There's one guy that moved and he said he's got a lot of stuff. Like, so that's perfect. It was not even a shopping haul. It was just somebody moving.
That's nice.
Check you out.
Yep.
Yeah. I think you should have had your toenails showing in the picture though. I'm just saying.
My toenails. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe next time I'll just
love the picture. I think the picture sells it. I mean, I think the picture is the selling point. This guy right here is coming to your door. I don't even think
when I pick up all the packaging supplies tomorrow, I don't even think that picture, because I'm gonna try to recreate that picture, not like to that, but there's no way I can even match that. There's no way.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take a picture of me in my truck with all the packing supplies.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah.
I'll never do it, but it's a smart idea. I'm too lazy to do something.
I thought about this earlier. It's the only thing I worry about is people bringing their boxes inside their house and then it smelling like smoke. That's the only downfall I think I'm gonna have to inspect.
I mean, there's other things I can think of that I don't love, but something like that would definitely sit outside for a while before it came into the.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Not just the disgusting bugs, but there's bugs in general that you could be bringing in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. A quarantine service for your, especially when it's this cold out, it's probably just leave them in your truck.
I like that idea.
That
was on my list of things to talk about, and I really like that idea.
Yeah, guys, you should definitely. I take a ton of boxes home from my work, and if you reach out to your local wherever you take your dogs to, I bet they recycle or throw out a lot of great boxes.
You take your dogs to.
Yeah, the vet hospital.
Yes. I mean. Some people take their dogs out to the woods to go hunting.
Yeah, you're not going to find boxes out there.
There's people that take their dogs hunting. They go. Yeah. Some people go to the dog park.
It's true. Yeah, no boxes there.
No boxes.
Bags, maybe used bags.
I take my dog to Taco Bell with me sometimes.
Oh yeah,
you could get boxes at Taco Bell.
Probably, I probably wouldn't take them either.
You said I would not take Taco Bell boxes.
Why not? You'll take boxes from the veterinarian, but you won't take them from Taco Bell?
Do you want boxes with that meat mix on there?
I can tell you, I once got a bean burrito from Taco Bell, and I got home, dumped it onto the kitchen table, and there was a living thing crawled out of that bag. That I'll have to go over details of what kind of insect this was, but it's the kind of insect you don't want near your food or anywhere. Is Jimmy frozen, or is he just like mouthing again?
He's definitely just.
Oh, that's awful.
That was terrible.
Awful. You can't tell that story. We just lost 17 subscribers, right?
Sorry, I'm saying don't take the boxes home.
Guess what I had for lunch? And I just ate it before. And guess what it is?
Bean burrito.
It's a bean burrito wrapper.
How ironic.
This is going to be the shortest Buy It All episode ever. In 5 minutes, going to end because Jimmy's got to run to the bathroom.
That ruined that Taco Bell for me.
That seems so scripted, but that was not scripted.
It was not scripted at all.
Down here trying to get my internet to connect. I was moving for those of you listening, I was moving my computer around to try to get my Wi-Fi signal to reach it. And I was like down here and I got to eat my lunch while I'm doing this because I thought I can't get it to work. So I'm literally sitting here eating a burrito while I'm working on that. And they had no idea because my internet wasn't working at the time.
Yeah, no, I have no idea about the burrito. That was just perfect. It's very
Yeah,
serendipitous.
I just got a little rumble, a little extra rumble in the old belly just now.
So my point is, if the food has those kind of things in there, I wouldn't take the boxes home.
So I eat Taco Bell all the time, man.
Me too. I mean, not what I used to. I don't
Taco
eat fast food much
I ain't
anymore, but
afraid to admit it.
yeah,
I
But now
wouldn't
I'm
take
more
any
of
food boxes though.
no.
Any boxes that touch food. My wife works at a pet store, and I won't even take anything that's like most of the boxes there. I won't even take because
She'll take some boxes from a stranger at their house.
Yeah, I think the pet store would be okay.
Well, it depends. Okay, who
Yeah.
wants a box that was it like maybe a can of white fish tuna cat food leaked on it? Like that's
Oh,
no.
I, mean, I don't
cat
think that.
owner.
Yeah, those cat cans are not leaking typically. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
Well,
they
it
could be-
depends when they're shipped like that. Like
Yeah, I
don't
guess if
know.
things happen, But
What
vet
kind of
hospital,
box do
those
you
boxes
get
are
from
good.
a veterinarian? Is that how you say it, veterinarian?
Yeah, you said it that correctly. Yeah, mainly I take home a lot of like the boxes that have like refrigerated, like vaccines come in, or refrigerated medications. These boxes for like fragile, breakable stuff. I mean, styrofoam or like those big cloth
No, I
pillows
get
around. Yeah, it's a quality
actually makes
boxes.
perfect sense because Sonia, and it sucks. Sonia switched jobs. Sorry, I'm saying Sonia for the person that doesn't like Sonia. She switched jobs and she works at home now, so now she can't bring me the free supplies that I was getting.
Ah,
CPAP machines come very well protected in boxes with a lot of paper, and that was
Yeah.
all free supplies that I was getting. Now I don't get them anymore.
and I can reach out to that CPAP company though and say, hey, you want me
I
to
told
save
her, I
you some
said,
time?
listen, you got to call your
Yeah.
friend that worked there. 'cause
Yeah.
I need that paper. That paper was golden.
Yeah.
You know those machines you put the paper in and flat and then it comes out all crinkled? It was that paper. That's the sound it makes too. That was a perfect impression of the sound effect. In case anybody was wondering.
I buy rolls of that stuff, but it'd be better to get it free for sure.
Jimmy,
But Ray, while you're picking up these boxes, you should print out a piece of paper. I'm looking for this kind of stuff too. Not only boxes, but hand that out.
So
You guys are professionals.
I'm already thinking about that. I'm gonna actually have like a thank you flyer, you know, for them helping me, and then I'm gonna say, hey, here, check out my store. This is the, you know, and also like, you know, if you have any of this type of stuff, this is what I like to buy and sell.
I'm gonna tell you. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're good.
With that picture that you're posting in your ad, and if you bring those flyers and what's gonna end up happening is because Ray's a likable kind of guy, he's gonna end up making friends. He's gonna be over for dinner. He's gonna be invited to like Christmas and holidays, and he's gonna be at weddings and stuff. That's what's gonna end up really happening. You're gonna just make a bunch of friends with this thing you're doing.
I'm just gonna get some. I'm gonna show up one week, and somebody's gonna be already out on their front porch with. Around this time of year, they're gonna have like some freshly baked cookies and a glass of eggnog or something.
Yeah,
you're basically Santa Claus at this point.
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
I'll just bring a giant trash bag, and I'm like, here we go, fill the bag.
Yeah.
What if you get someone? Never mind. What if someone like really like your picture and like they want to give you more than boxes?
Like there's like adult photos tucked in the box they were applying, like
oh no,
like seductive images.
This is gonna go really bad. I want to say like, okay, there was a buy that I found like an adult somebody's adult photo.
Oh, really?
It was in a book.
Were they standing right there? Like if you went to pay them, you're like,
no, I didn't know till I got home.
This goes into a good awkward moments topic that we had written. Awkward.
It was a children's book.
Wait a second.
It was like the look what I found type books.
But the look what I were of adults, right?
Just things tucked inside there.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It was just so that was like that type of book, but it was like a look what I found book. I think some
look what I found book. Is
yeah,
exactly what it was. Bing!
Yeah. So
that's terrible.
That happens.
Imagine if you're like at that sale, like I said, and you open up that book and you find that picture or pictures, and they're the ones running the sale.
Oh.
Now you got to go over and pay them for this book, and you know what they look like in their skimpies or less.
I've already been through that kind of. So when I worked at Rite Aid and we had to process people's photos and print them, and they're standing right there and they know what they have and they know what I saw.
Yep. I worked at you heard of the company Shutterfly, right?
Yep.
Where you order a picture. I worked at Shutterfly, so you didn't get to meet the people. I'm telling you right now,
Well,
you want to find out what the country's really like. You work at a place that processes photographs. I'll tell you what, you see some stuff, man.
This really is the leftover episode.
We're what's the topic today? We're all over the place. It's very leftoverish.
Very leftoverish.
Oh man.
I like these kind of. We don't have to talk about reselling if we don't.
No, it's cool. Yeah,
we didn't even get to like I don't even now like our main topic. Like we're about halfway through this.
We were arguing about our main topic, but when I say arguing, we don't ever argue. We just didn't come to a decision totally. I think we were going to talk about that they're taking away buy it all or sell similar or something like that.
Sell similar, yeah.
That's the one that we decided on, or were we going to talk about live auctions?
I thought it was live, but
both. I don't know what the main topic was. We just see what the main topic is based on how the conversation goes, I guess.
Yeah.
But we brought up sell similar because I know eBay has talked about at some point phasing out sell similar, right? And
I never heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where I heard it. Maybe it was another podcast.
Well, I mentioned it not that long ago too. I thought.
Maybe it was from you then. It was this podcast.
Raymond.
Yeah,
Ray mentioned it. I think I accidentally called you Raymond. I was gonna say Ray mentioned it, and I stopped and I said,
"That's your middle name?"
Yeah, that's my middle name.
Wait a second.
Ray Raymond.
Wait a second. Oh, Raymond is your middle name. You go by your middle name.
Yes.
Okay,
I thought it was Ray Raymond.
So triple R is because of my name. It's Richard Raymond.
Your first name, or you do not want people to know your first name?
I don't care, Richard. Like that's
Richard Raymond.
Okay.
Yep.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, there we go.
That's my guess on the last name.
Oh man.
No, I was not right.
No.
You're way off.
Yeah. Very off. It's the same name as there's a baseball player, an older baseball player, that
Still
had this
league,
last name.
And a big memorabilia card buyer, right? Like you could set up at shows with tons stacks of cash.
You know his last name, Keith?
I do, because when I email them link every day, it's in
he
his
does.
email address.
Okay.
That's right.
So
I forgot about that.
I'm cheating.
I don't know. I know 3 baseball players, and they're all on the Blue Jays, so I can't tell you.
No.
Yeah. This guy played for the Cleveland Indians, right?
Russell.
No. Rosen.
Okay, I know. Okay, Rosen. Wasn't there a quarterback for the Cardinals named Rosen?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Was there?
Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Briefly, right? Very briefly.
Well, he went to he played for like 3 or 4 different teams in like 1 or 2 years. Like 2 years. It's ridiculous.
All right, Triple R. I see now.
Yeah, I think Ray was talking about Al Rosen, who's also Mr. Mint.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
All right, so you said we're going to talk about self-similar being gone, but I had never heard of it, and now there's this new button that you guys were telling me about where you can buy something and then you can push resell it right away.
Yeah, Ray showed me that this morning too.
And I saw it too, and I was like, it's really there. How long has it been there for a while? Was it so if you buy something, if you've bought something on eBay recently, if you go into your app and you look at your purchases and you go in there, under the purchase item, it has a button that says resell, and basically it's if you bought the item, you can just resell it.
It's the same as sell similar at that point. But like yesterday morning, I was like listing at 5 a.m. and my sell similar was gone. Like there was no sell similar. So maybe I was like part of a beta test that they're like,
yeah,
I think we said they're putting it out in waves, right?
We didn't ask Chad like we have been, but I had asked Chad when you guys told me about it. I was like, what are they talking about? And Chad said nothing official has been announced, but there's definitely through like forums and even eBay forums, there is conversation that there are tests being done. They've moved it. For some people, it's not in the same spot anymore. It's harder to find. Some people, it is completely gone, and they're. I guess the test would be to see if they call to say, "Hey, where's my sell similar button? Why is it gone?"
Yeah.
Mine is still there, and everywhere
Yeah.
it's always been.
Yeah,
I used mine today. It was back. It just wasn't there the other morning.
Yeah, mine's still there, but I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do if it is gone, because that's gonna drive me to try. I'm gonna have no choice but to go to list easier if it's gonna, because that's gonna create so much more time. I feel like to create a listing.
Well,
I
mean,
did it in the
what would the benefit
past.
of be? I'm sorry, Jimmy. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
You did it in the past. You were
Yeah,
saying
I did. I used to list like from scratch in the past. Sell similar, I agree, is much better for what I do. So I don't know.
I mean, what would the benefit? I can understand, like, maybe eBay's trying to get rid of people copying other people's listing, and like, so you have the same titles repetitively
Yeah.
all over the marketplace, right? But like copying your own listings, I assume that probably won't ever be gotten rid of, but maybe it will be.
I could ask Chad that, because Chad did say, because I did ask them now. They said something along the lines of, it's basically eBay being full of themselves, more or less.
Really?
Like they're in love with something, like they have a catalog and they're in love with it because they want to be more like Amazon. I don't know if Chad's right about that or not.
Yeah.
You want to ask him real quick? I know it's
Yeah.
later in the show.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't
Yeah,
have
certain
Hey
people like
Chad,
that.
so we talked earlier about eBay possibly getting rid of the sell similar button. Can you explain why that would be a good idea for them?
Yeah, absolutely. So the idea behind removing the sell similar button is mainly to streamline the listing process and reduce duplicate or very similar listings on the platform. It can help keep the marketplace cleaner, more user-friendly. Plus, it can encourage sellers to update and optimize their existing listings rather than just creating new ones. Overall, it can lead to a more organized and efficient selling experience.
That was the main point that he had made, that Chad, I call it whatever it was, said that it would help clean up eBay. It would help stop people from having selling similar. There could literally be 35 of almost the exact same listing on eBay, and that's not good for eBay's algorithm and everything. For every, like, if it's this pencil, this Dan in Demand Chicago Cubs pencil, and there's 30 people that have this pencil, and every single one of their listings is exactly the same, eBay doesn't love that. And that was the point that I was trying to remember. Yeah.
And maybe it's a good thing for like us seasoned sellers that like we can craft the title, you know where to put keywords and how to make a title. And everyone knows when you see like an amateur seller on eBay, it's like old glove or baseball bat. That's all that's in the title, right? Like,
because every time I'm comping something, I come across Death Pile Picker. That's
how he does
the first
it.
thing I think.
Yeah. So at least we're cutting those people out, be able to copy a good listing. They're they got to go back and try to figure out how to do it themselves.
Man, I already move a lot when I'm on this. Like, I hate that I move so much, but sitting on this floor is not carpeted, so I'm just like.
So I want to say that it's not just going to be titles, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like your item specifics is going to be a big deal with that, because right now, think about how many times you hit sell similar, and there's so much crap in item specifics that don't matter. It's the wrong info.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like Keith, I know, I'm sure you get this a lot with any kind of sports related item. If it's like a specific player and you go in and the item specifics, it has like a completely different player's name in there because a previous seller didn't change it from the other seller or one of their listings.
Part of what Chad just said, right?
Yeah. So I think it's going to affect the item specifics, which is what they've been trying to clean up to begin with. They want people to be using item specifics more, which I don't know.
That makes sense. My item specifics are terrible. Yeah.
It's like, I can't think of a word, but that's now Ray froze. Oh, he's back. You're frozen again. Oh great. Now I'm dealing with it's probably me though. Yeah, that's actually really good because like you're right. I saw someone on stuff and I'm like, what? And like it's literally like what's that thing where that game where you play where you whisper somebody to some that and like
Whisper down the
you have
lane.
a big circle of people or whatever, and you whisper this and then everybody whispers it all the way around, and then you see by the time you get back, see like what you whispered is a completely different sentence, right?
Oh yeah.
That's kind of what's happening in eBay, right? Like people are listing something with the wrong information, and then the next person does it wrong, and then like it just becomes this snowball of bad like item specifics.
Oh yeah, I listed a LeBron James basketball card the other day, and the player name said Daffy Duck. Like what?
If anybody copies my listing, I'm sure I'm worse with item specifics. I got to get better with. I'll pay somebody to fix all of my item specifics if I was able to.
Like you put in the wrong ones or what?
Yeah, because I'll just copy a listing. I'll put them in, but they came from an old listing I use, so it's like just whisper down the lane of my own listings, right?
It makes me wonder. There must not be a lot of people returning stuff because the item specifics were wrong. Buyers are focusing on title and description more than item specifics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never looked at an item specific.
So item
like when I'm
specifics
buying
more
something
for like the search. Because like my question would be, can someone return something if I sold them a New Era hat and my item specifics had it as a Nike hat? Could they return it for that reason? And
yes,
would they even do that
can.
kind of research to do that?
Yeah,
probably could.
My title and my description all said New Era, but my item specifics was brand Nike. Okay, what if it was New Era fitted and I had 7 1/4 as the title and 7 1/4 in the description, but my item specific had size 7? They can still return it, right? That's the kind of stuff I've always worried about.
Yeah.
No, that's smart. Yeah. That you gotta, I've never gotten a return for that. I'll occasionally get a message saying like, what does this piece have to do with the Yankees? And I look at it, it's like a Atlanta Braves pennant or something. I'm like, nothing. It's an old listing.
What is it?
Copy an old listing.
What's the team you guys know the answer to this. If you sell sports NCAA clothing or apparel, what team does it autofill for the team? Is it like the Ole Miss Running Rebels or something?
I don't even know.
Is that even a team? Like it always autofills the wrong team, and it's always the same team.
I mean, how nice it would be though. Like it's always difficult to like if there'd be a button just clear every specific, right? Like because they always get carried over, and you got to change them manually each time. If you just clear them all, and occasionally you get up top, you get that button where it's like all the important relevant specifics are up top. You can like click them. You know what I mean? But they're not always there.
That's called a new listing. They call that a new listing.
But I want the title. I want to use my title.
Oh, I gotcha.
And my description.
I was like, wait a second. You just described. I'm rolling again. Sorry, a new listing. I'm like.
No, I always go through the item specifics when I create. Sell similar, not create a new listing, but sell similar because there's always so many things in there that I wouldn't put. For instance, especially dealing with cards, there is always a bunch of sellers that put mint or near mint, even though there's like they have a condition section for that now, but they put it in the item specifics too. And I'm like, I don't describe any cards as mint or near mint, like unless it's graded that way. Yeah. So
when I do list a card, I always put in my description, this card has not been evaluated by a professional grader. If I sell a card, that's in every single one of them because I'm not guessing what the condition is. And so I just say the card's in good condition. Please review the pictures. It has not been evaluated by a professional grader.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a card guy and I don't understand that stuff. So that's what I put. I do the same with records too.
I was just pulling up some random listings and see if I had the specifics right. And so far I'm 2 for 2. So I guess I'm not as bad as I thought I was. I was hoping to get a real bad one that I could show.
I mean, I probably have some bad ones too, because it just depends on my listing spree. If I'm going to sit there for a while and try to get a bunch of stuff listed, I'm going quick and I don't always you know how long the item specifics list can be, and I'm scrolling. I almost
Action
always
figures
miss
are the
something,
worst.
and I have to go back in.
Why under action figure item specifics does it have? Like, there's a million different kinds of action figures, and it still has what transformer. What was the question? Like, what transformer team is it on? Like, what's it's a GI Joe. It's not on either one of the factions. What transformer faction is it a member of? Every single action figure listing has that option in there. It's like, what are the chances that, like, why is that there? I don't understand.
Speaking of that, Jimmy, what is this? Is this a transformer? Do you know?
It does look like a transformer. I would say yes.
Okay, I was going to sell it on DibDib, but it's
But
hard
I
to
don't
sell.
know who it is. It's definitely something modern. But
Okay.
it's still, modern transformers can be worth good money.
Okay, I'll give him a shot, whatever it is. Sorry to interrupt the stream of
No, that's all right.
conversation
Just
there.
don't let it happen again.
So
Yeah.
I just clicked into one of my listings.
I was joking.
It's a Batman card, and it has Jimmy's favorite item specific input. The NA.
I know what it's NA.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I know it's a Jimmy problem. I know it's me. I just can't stand it. I just can't stand it.
I'm trying to understand why for this Batman card does it say sport and then says non-sports? And then it said, where'd it go? It was said, team. Not available. I'm like, well, there shouldn't be a team. There shouldn't be a sport. It's not a sports card.
It has the right category, right?
Yeah, it's listed in non-sports cards. So why? What the heck?
There's so many different things. Like, when I list a lot of action figures. Another thing is, like, it'll be like or on video games or something like that. It'll be like secondary category, and it always comes in as box. If you put like new in the box, or if you put it's new in the NIB, it always comes in as boxing. The secondary category is boxing. And it's like, because it has box in there. I hate that.
I found a bad one for me. It's a vintage 1960s Philadelphia Phillies button. It's a player button. Chris Short is the player, and under the player in the specifics, Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra, and it's in the year is 1931, when the button's from the 60s. So this is like, I don't know where these specifics are from.
NA is better than that.
Maybe NA is the way to go.
NA would be better.
NA might be. I might change for Keith. We'll make an exception. You can use NA.
I mean,
he was famous for making all kinds of crazy quotes, right?
Yep. Yeah, Yogi Berra. I just fixed it.
Really famous. I can't remember.
I didn't even have a team on that one.
It would have been funnier if it was Yogi Bear.
Yeah, it would have been good. Now I got to change the auto accept amount because I changed something. Man, dang it! Lower that price.
Use auto accept?
What's up?
You use auto accept?
Oh, auto accept, auto decline every listing except list easier ones. Yeah,
I use auto decline, but I do not use auto accept.
Yeah, I do it a lot. I mean, my auto accept is only like maybe 5% under the price. It's not a set percentage I'm doing, but just I go by feel. But my favorite is the auto decline. I don't want to be bothered by those dollar offers on stuff.
Some people don't use it. Some people say although whatever. It's still activity. The auto decline is still activity on your store. It's not
okay.
Maybe I gotta switch to that because I don't do that. I was always told to counter, so I just counter.
I don't think either way is wrong. I mean, some people are bullish on their thoughts on it. I'm not, because I use it and my sales are fine. I still get offers in all the time. I usually keep mine just above 50%, like on my asking price. I'm actually adjusting it a little bit because of the sales I run. But yeah, I mean,
another thing is though too, like if you're doing that, you're running into the same problem that Keith is running into, like where he has to adjust the listing at or whatever. Like, I mean, if I adjust the price, say if I just adjust the price of the listing or anything, and then I have to change it, I have a lot of listings, so I think that's probably, I don't know. That's
well, the
a
thing
lot.
is, are you ever running a 50% off sale? If you run 50% off sales, then having it set at 50% isn't the best idea.
True.
But I've only ran a 50% off sale once, and that was when I was moving from Colorado to Ohio, and I was trying to get rid of stuff. Like right now, I feel like I'm running a 25% off sale, and I feel like that's a lot. And that's, I'm still getting it. I kind of talked about this to you guys, and it kind of drives me crazy. It's kind of topic we could go into at running a 25% off sale, and then I get another offer at, like 20% off of that price, and like people are literally trying to get from, and like I understand they're trying to get the best deals. That's what everybody wants. But I'm like, it's already on 20. I've said that a lot. Thank you for the offer. It's already on 25% off. I could do another 5% if you're interested. But like that's when things get a little like,
Yeah. I do like having that option now since I raised the prices and I have basically my whole store on sale, that I can use that as a negotiation tactic. Even like, hey, I already have this on sale. I'm really not looking to do much further in this, and it really does help. So they're like, okay, yeah, you are getting give me a deal. I won't be too hard on you.
But I've said this before. Another thing that I think is important, that this sale opens my eyes to a lot of different things. First thing is I have stuff overpriced. Second thing, and I know that, and how do you know? Because I've gotten offers and they're close, but I'm like, you're asking for another 10% off. Do I really want? I run the comp again. I price at that point, because I got the offer. I'm pricing it again to see if my price was too high, if their offer's fair. And it's happened multiple times. Like, man, generic numbers, but like I had that listed for 50. It's now at what, 30? I'm not trying to do math, but it's at 25% off. I just ran the comps and my 50 was 40% higher than what it should have been. So this offer is actually fair and I'm taking it. So like that's another thing I highly recommend you doing. If you start getting in those offers and they feel like they're low, but it's something you've had listed for a long time, price it right then and there when that offer comes in to see if that offer's fair. And it has been a lot of the times.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
that's the biggest eye-opening thing that's happened.
I've done that sometimes too. Like, I mean, I still have it, but I had a couple people coming in.
Really like,
yeah, I mean, I still have this thing I'm getting ready to talk about, but it's like a set of like a wrestling figure set, and it's got a belt in there. But I've had two people make a couple offers on them, going back and forth, and I already do have, but I do have the cheapest. Like there isn't a cheaper one. There's only maybe
then
one
you
more
don't
there. So like,
right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, but at the same time, like it would be nice to sell it.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that other person has had theirs up there for.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's a great topic. I mean, I'm running a big sale right now, and that's 25% off sale. I had a day where kind of go into a little bit because we have a lot of topics, but that one I decided I woke up on a Monday morning and I looked and I didn't have any sales on a Sunday. Like, and I don't usually I have a sale, at least one sale every single day. I think that's only the second time in 2025 that I went a day without a sale. So I was like, it's one of those things where I'm not going to sit here and watch this. Like I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I did
Proactive.
3 things. I told you I switched my percentage of promoted between 2% up and down. Well, I went up. So even though I wasn't scheduled on my schedule to do it, I was like, I'm going to bump it up for the holidays. I'm bumping it up to the higher one. And then I ended and sold similar every single listing that showed 0 views in the last 30 days. I ended and sold similar all those. And then after I did those things, so I did change the percentage first. Then I ended and sold similar all the 0 views. Then I started a 25% off sale on 90% of my store. And the sales started flying. And I had,
nice.
I had my best payout I've ever had on eBay this week, 2 days ago. And there's different things, there's different ways to look at things. And that's the main thing. When I sat down, I don't remember the numbers exactly, but I sat down and, when you go into your listings, you can look at what your listed value of your entire store is, right? And I did that. I saw that number and I grabbed my calculator and I was like, I added up the 25% off plus the promoted fees plus eBay standard fees and blah, blah, blah. And it was like 44% would be what I was losing, right? But then I took 44% off of my eBay listed total. And I was like, if someone walked into the door right now and said, I'll give you that number that I came up with for your entire listed eBay inventory, I'm backing their truck up for them. I'm getting my kids to help them load it. Like, it's all going out the door with that person because that number. So, like, to me, I was like, yeah, let's run this sale. Like, why wouldn't I if I would do that?
Makes sense. I had a situation on Etsy, and I don't know if it's ever happened to you guys, but I had a sale. I always run sales through the holiday on eBay and Etsy, but I had a sale on Etsy that ended, I think, like 2 days before Thanksgiving, or maybe it was the day before Thanksgiving. And then I had another sale starting Black Friday because they only let you run it for 30 days. And I run it throughout the whole holiday.
Yeah.
And somebody saw a glove on Etsy and it was 10% off. And then I guess like a day later, the sale was over and they messaged me like, because I watched the item, you raised the price on me. That was very unethical of you. Like what? I'm like, what? Raise the price. The sale ended. Yeah. And it started again the next day anyway. So we ended up buying it, but it was weird. It was a very weird message. Wow. Like, yeah.
I mean, yes. I mean, today's price isn't the same as yesterday.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Whatever.
I mean, I thought about if it was on eBay, I would have blocked the guy, but you can't block him on Etsy. So we bought it anyway. We'll probably return it.
I've heard so many things about that lately with Etsy that you can't block somebody from buying something from you, but you can block them, but they basically just can't message you or something like that. I thought, it's stupid. Like, this should be the other way around. I'd rather than message me.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, the biggest thing I've always said is do things how you want to do them. Like, I know there's people that are going to hear what I just said about that sale and hear that 44% off, and they're going to be like cringe, and they're like, no way would I ever do that. And that's fine. I also don't think I'm doing it wrong. It works for me. It's worked great for me. So,
I mean, that's the thing. Every one of us are going to have different things that work for us better. You know, okay. How come I go to the flea market, I can see something on one table one week, and then a week later it's on somebody else's table? Like, there's a reason, because you know what I mean? Like,
they might have the buyer lined up. They might know. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, but I see that all the time. I've seen stuff move around like for multiple weeks around the flea market. Like, it's just getting passed around or something. I don't know. But I mean, that's just kind of how it is. Like, everybody has their special buyer or the way they sell things. I mean, I could have something for years, absolutely years, and just sitting there, and then I give it to one of you guys, and you guys just work some kind of weird, crazy magic, and boom, it's sold. Yeah. Same price I wanted to. It literally could happen.
Yeah, you're right. No, I agree totally. There's people that have there's people that have niches. There's people that do. I mean, I could transition to live auctions. There's people that I know at the bins that me and Sonia have tried selling the exact same kind of clothing on Whatnot, on Sonia's store, and failed miserably. This person that we know at the bins that sells on Whatnot sells the exact same kind of clothing, and she is literally killing it. I've talked about her before. So, like, yeah, you're right. She built an audience. She knows how to move. She knows how to sell that stuff, and she's killing it. Where me and Sonia are like, we ended up giving her the clothes because we're like, we're having no success. Here you go, sell them. And she's like, okay, and she went and sold them.
I mean, it's no different than me listing an item right now on eBay versus somebody else's that had theirs on her for months, and you know, they're like, why isn't mine? Like, they're wondering why theirs isn't selling. I come along, list mine sells in with a couple days they're probably thinking, what am I doing wrong? But it's just, that's just how it works. Like,
Yeah, you never know, right? It's just sometimes if you could sell the same thing at auction one day and then the next, and it'll like 10 times the price the next day. It's so unpredictable, right?
Yeah, that's so true. And just whose eyes are on it first, when eyes are on it. Yeah, there's so many different variables.
Like online, I mean, us selling on eBay, it could be the pictures, it could be the shipping, it could be
be the promotion. It could be the promotion.
Yeah.
Could
be the
type, it could be
the item specifics. Maybe
Yogi Berra. It could be the Yogi Berra effect.
Well, speaking of, I don't know if you guys can notice, but I was pulling a little death pile picker over here. I was fixing my item specifics on a bunch of items during this conversation.
You were working over there. I did.
Yeah, and I had a Deion Sanders Oklahoma State Cowboys Mitchell Ness jersey listed as a Phillies jersey in the specifics. So that was fixed now.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
Remember, you have it.
Oh man,
I dropped the price. Clothing, a jersey. It was a jersey.
But isn't that category like sports specific?
Yeah, I have no idea what it's probably most of my items are like that, to be honest. I just never paid attention to specifics, so I gotta fix it.
Leftovers. Oh, sorry.
I had a crazy mix up like that last week or week 4 too. Like I can't remember what it is right now, but I'm like, what the heck was I even thinking? I didn't read this over.
I'm sure I just copied a Phillies jersey 10 items ago, and then
we might have to. You might need an intervention for how you look. Yeah. It might be best if self-slimmers is taken away from Keith. That's why they hid it from you. eBay hid it from you on purpose.
Good job,
They're
EJ.
like, this guy,
EJ.
He's got Yogi Berra, and he's got. We gotta take this away from him.
I do. I need like not an intervention, but what do you do in like a self audit? You don't call it inventory. I need an inventory system. Yeah, I need like go through every listing and all my inventory, make sure I own the item still.
Now we know why eBay took that away from you.
Yeah,
I do that once a week. I grab one tote and just go through it once a week, like just a different tote, and I mark it with a sticker with the date, so I know exactly when I went through it, and it saves me a lot of times from doing it all like in one time period.
Keith be listing when he's doing that. What's that show with the bruise and ripping and bruise show that you do?
Rips and bruise.
That's when you're listing.
yeah, absolutely.
One too many bruise and Keith starts listing.
I just never focused on that at all. I guess I should now. And it list easier. Thankfully, that's been a godsend for me because they take care of that for you, right? I'm just notoriously bad at my items.
Yeah, but you still have to review it though, right? Like what if
I just click the button and it's gone. I don't ever review it.
Well, maybe that's why you might have problems because maybe AI can't tell the difference. So.
Maybe these are old listings. These are all I'm looking at today, but I don't get returns, so I don't think anyone like me. Nobody looks for that. Nobody looks at specifics. Maybe it helps the search engine.
I think you're onto something because I don't ever have. But I'm really very careful. I double check my item specifics before I enter them, and then after you leave and you're scrolling up, I double check them on every single listing that I do.
Wow.
Because they're after you leave it and you're scrolling up, they're all listed right there. So I don't know where that came from, a little OCD, but I double check. And it's one of those things when Sonia helps me list, she doesn't double check them, and that's when things start happening. So I do notice that the double checking helps me keep from making those, because and there's definitely been times when I was scrolling up and like, oh, why did I leave that there, and how did that get there? And so I go fix it.
Yeah, I gotta fix mine. The time is of the essence, and it's like this time of year, especially shipping is like any like little inkling of free time I have. The holiday shipping that's gone. So maybe January 1st, focus on item specifics.
No, I mean, I wish there was an easier. Again, in the future, the AI you'll be able to load a bunch of different pictures of different items, and it'll be a lot better. It's just not there yet. I think that's been this. But when that is there, though, I'll love it because I do spend a lot of time filling out item specifics and deleting NA from an item specific.
No, NA is the way to go now. You got to adjust.
I'm moving more.
I wish I had NA. But if any, there's a word of warning. Don't you sell similar to my items? That's for sure.
I'm gonna get a pennant this week, and I'm like, come across one of your listings, like, nope,
Yeah.
nope, I gotta find someone else.
Yeah, find someone else. The title will be good, but nothing else.
You're gonna get a Phillies pennant when you ordered an Oklahoma State one, and it's gonna be folded in half.
Yeah. Oh man. I've gotten folded in half pennants a lot. I ship pennants nicely, but I still get people asked to ship flat like Ray does, but I just tell them no, can't do that.
No, well, I've had people actually ask me to roll it, and I'm like, no, I don't do it that way.
Oh wow.
You're getting a frisbee whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Well, see, I don't know, because it can get pretty costly on eBay when I'm selling it, but I like when Macari, I actually just that, I mean, it's much larger, but it goes to FedEx. I go through FedEx with my pennants on because the size.
Okay, so
I
yeah.
don't use FedEx ever anymore. I use
No.
You brought this up, and I wanted to address it because you brought up Death Pile Picker. Did you notice in the last episode, about halfway through it, he just sat there for about 12 minutes, just like that?
I was driving, so no, I didn't notice.
No, I didn't notice either.
I'll have to watch it now.
I was like, Mike, I thought he was frozen. And it was just Joe and Dan talking for a good 15 minutes, and Mike was just.
Maybe he was doing his item specifics like I was. Maybe he was just,
doing his item specifics.
I mean, to be fair, this episode, I think each one of us sat there like this.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah. Oh, we were frozen. Man, that was funny. I don't know. I thought it was interesting that he just sat there, and I don't know. They might not need him. I'm just saying. He talked trash about us, so I'm just giving it back, guys.
Well, he wasn't there the previous week, right? So
was it the previous week? He gave us he was talking trash to us the previous week. I thought maybe it was last week. I don't remember. I don't care.
One of the last few episodes he wasn't there, but it might have been last week.
Yeah, it was a great episode. Actually, it was top notch. He's good. What's funny, like, I think people don't realize, like, that's what that's what friends do, folks. That's what friends do. That's all I'm gonna say, because every time I go into that spiel, I get.
I felt bad last night on the Past Night Picks podcast. Andy was showing a pair of like rare Travis Scott Nikes that he got in a drop that he can flip for like $1,000 more than he paid. But he was like, I'm gonna show Dan because I know Dan's in the shoes. I'm like, Dan's in dirty women's shoes, not Travis Scott new Nikes. I felt bad. I didn't mean to. Dan was there in the chat, but felt bad.
Dan had a really cool pair of shoes that he found. Those Converse that he found, those were really cool. That he in the last episode.
I didn't see them.
Oh man, I'm so out of it right now, guys. What do you guys want to talk about?
I mean, you guys got to find of the week.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
I pulled a buried basement. I don't have it with me because I moved my desk. Sorry.
Oh,
unprepared.
Well, I pulled a death pile find because of I think you did last week, Ray, and like I haven't. There we go.
Jimmy's like, I got them too. This is the death pile picker episode, right?
Yeah. So the basement collection that I bought this guy's storage units like during COVID. So I don't know how long ago COVID was now. But
you still have stuff from COVID?
Yeah, and I bought his storage unit. I kept paying the rent on the storage unit, and eventually moved a lot of the boxes from the storage unit into the warehouse, and hadn't touched them since. So when I was going through stuff from when Philly Flipper was in my warehouse selling, I pulled this thing out, and it didn't really strike me as anything special because it looked like a Western style, like scrapbook, thrilling moments.
Oh crap! I got to go on that side.
That looks thrilling.
It does look, yeah, doesn't look, Western stuff does not sell great. So I'm like, this doesn't look great. So I just set it aside, and it sat there for months until I opened it. I actually started to photograph it.
Are there naked pictures in there?
No. I go through every page, but it was actually, let me flip it this way.
Is this about to get thrilling?
See the down that bottom the closest array, that bottom card there, that's a Babe Ruth card. It's these are like a 40s card set, super rare. If the albums all like they're all mounted in the albums, but they're like famous
Why is that-
Americans.
Is that
What?
supposed to be in there in that book?
Yeah, it's an album they would like paste them into the album. And this would be
They
this will be-
pasted the card in there?
yeah. This is an uncut sheet of that set. It has like
Wow.
so it has a bunch of people on it. So anyway,
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna soak them out of that album. The Babe Ruth card graded.
Wait,
brings
you're
3 to
gonna
4
what?
soak.
What's that process look like?
Well, I have some videos on my channel of that, but basically,
'Cause I just
it may-
picture you in a bathtub in that book. That's what
that
I'm
would
picturing.
work. That would probably be the best way to do it, to be honest. But I've done this thousands of times where I'll take, if it's the right kind of glue, I can cut that
Thumbnail.
page off.
You're gonna be in a
Thumbnail.
bathtub with a book, just saying it's gonna be a kid's book with.
Oh man, I'm not shooting a YouTube video of that.
All right.
But I get distilled water, heat it up, and I soak the card still attached to the paper in distilled water. And I usually have run a heat gun over top of that to try to like dissolve the glue.
How are you gonna get that whole book in there?
No, you got to cut around each card,
You're gonna cut up the book.
cut up the book. Yeah.
You're sacrificing the book.
Sacrifice the book because the Babe Ruth card's worth 500 raw to like
What?
3-4 grand graded. There's a
Wow.
Bobby Jones card in there. It brings a couple grand. So you gotta, I mean, the book
Wow.
is a
All
lot less
right.
valuable than the cards would be. So yeah, it may or may not come out, but I've soaked out 52 tops cards in the past, T206 cards.
Soaked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they turn out pretty. Are they come out in condition where they're sellable?
Absolutely.
Obviously.
You gotta press them for a while afterwards. You gotta make sure you press them between
How do you
paper to
press
flatten them out.
in a book?
Yeah, I'll get like a
So it's going
stack
right
of
back
books.
into a book.
Back in the book between paper towels and then stack like 6 books on top of them. And that just presses out any kind of water, any moisture out of them. So, yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's good information. So
Yeah.
that's crazy. It has to be distilled water.
That's best. It doesn't have to be. People will use tap water. I think
You don't want to use raised tap water, but you can use
yeah,
tap
no
water.
poop water. No poop water for them. You don't want to. So, but yeah, it's if you want
No,
to, if
that's
everyone
good
finds that, it works best on Victorian albums, like 19th century albums.
I'm gonna
works
tell you
best for that
that
kind of
sounds
stuff.
like a really good TikTok video. Like
Oh yeah.
sped up some and
Yeah.
well, I mean, I think you could do really good on a short format video of you doing that.
Yeah, I did film myself soaking the 52 tops out. Unfortunately, no mantle, but a lot of card guys they hate it. They feel like it's altering the cards, but it's not. They were
That's the
somebody
best-
glued them in.
That's the best kind of video when people
Oh yeah,
hate
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
the
bring the
most
haters out.
money when they hate it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's no different than okay, if you have to take like a blow dryer or heat gun or whatever a little bit to get cards to not stick together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't.
So
Yeah.
somewhere I have, let me ask you this. Somewhere I have some old garbage pail kids that have been introduced to moisture, and they're all like, is there anything I can do with those similar to that? They are stickers though, so that sucks.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not. You could try to like humidify them, like steam them, and then press them, like I was talking, like I'm going to do with these, and see if that works. I know I had a buddy who had the guy who I'm cleaning the basement out with. He had a flood in his house, and I went to help him clean out he had like probably hundreds of thousands of dollars of stuff destroyed of cards. And we were like soaking and doing stuff like that where cards were like stuck together. Literally, we were taking a snow shovel and throwing out cards out of his out of his
Wow.
garage. Like this stuff was just wrecked. But we did salvage some stuff like by soaking it and pressing it, and it was sellable. But it's a long process. Yeah.
Yeah. It probably wouldn't be worth it then because these cards they're not valuable ones. I just wanted them for my collection because they're the first ones I've ever found, and they were basically destroyed.
I mean, I would try to run them underwater and then press them and see what happens.
Wait, run them under what?
What? I'm sorry, I'm a Philly guy. Water, like water ice.
I just wanted to make sure you were saying water.
We're gonna start this again.
Water.
Wash. Remember Washington?
Yeah.
I just like to clarify. That's all. You said water. I can't even say it. How do you say
It's-
use guys like Joe?
No, I don't say use guys, but it's like it's like wood of a baseball bat, wood, and then er on the end,
Wood.
water.
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 Yeah.
That's how it is.
Water. Okay, I can say now. Water.
Yeah.
You
would have
know,
to work to have
I
your-
realized what was it when you guys corrected me about my pronunciation of Washington, and then I started talking about Baltimore, like
Baltimore.
yeah.
Baltimore.
No, it's actually I'm not even pronouncing how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be Balmer.
Balmer.
Yeah,
wow.
if you like deep down in the city they say Balmer. Yeah, Balmer.
That's crazy.
Balmer.
Man, y'all are weird out here. Balmer. No, I'm just playing.
All right,
No, I actually enjoy it. I enjoy the. I don't feel like I corrected you. I just really enjoy when Sonia says it all the time. So to this day, I enjoy it. Washington.
Is there no Denver accent? I don't.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, he's normal. Jimmy's
Yeah.
normal.
We call it Denver. We don't call it Denver. We don't call it Denver.
What about Colorado?
I'm actually from Phoenix area, guys. That's where I was born. So I just lived in
okay.
Denver for a while. We call it Phoenix, not Phoenix or Phoenix.
I can't spell Phoenix. Whenever I know, I'm
my-
gonna guarantee. I don't know. I still don't know if it's E
It should
or
just
O
be
first.
Fenix, right? Like,
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
thought it was hooked on phonics.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't know which way it is. I've spelled it either way. Just guess.
You
No.
just messed my brain completely up on that one.
You don't know what phonics is? Like the
Obviously, it's pretty obvious that I don't. Actually, let's say who it's pretty obvious doesn't.
neither. I don't know. It's like one of those like school type of learning thing. I don't know. Yeah.
Hooked
whatever.
on phonics, right? I've seen
Yeah.
that at yard sales before.
Okay. All
I
right.
never used it, obviously, but I've heard of it.
So
If you ask me where to put a comma, I have no idea though.
so
Roller
Oh, the
derby.
roller skates.
Yeah.
The little
roller
case?
derby rollers from the 80s.
Nice.
This was in the back of my death pile too. So
There you
from
go.
COVID years.
Oh wow. All right. We're both doing it.
I can say that I don't even think I have anything listed from COVID years, let
So
alone.
they're actually brand
That's
new.
wow.
They still have the tags and everything.
Wow.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice. Hot pink going on. Yeah.
Yeah. If I put
How-
these on, I'm gonna fall as fast as my sales have.
Yeah. If you put them on.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Well, that's not fair. I don't have anything from my COVID era show. You should go. You should put those on some really short shorts and go down to the roller rink. You
What
wanna
size
wear
are they,
those
Ray?
Really short shorts.
I
right now.
have one down the street.
I thought you were gonna say I have a pair.
They're size 6.
Oh, okay. Won't fit me.
But
I have this untested theory that there's, or not theory, but there's always that guy when you go to a roller skating rink. There's always that guy skating by himself, super short shorts on, and he's from the 70s.
yeah,
Like, he's been
this
skating
like doing the
since-
disco,
Yeah,
going
he's
around.
there all the time. Well, I don't
I
have
haven't
anything
been
left over from COVID. I didn't find this too long ago. It was on my shelf right here. That's the only reason I'm sharing it. Is who are these guys? You guys know better than I do. A couple coaches.
Yeah. Bo
Woody Hayes.
Schembechler and Woody Hayes.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Bobblehead action right there. Rivalry.
Is
That's
that
cool.
forever?
Forever,
What's it
that's a good
numbered out of?
brand.
I think I listed just over $100.
Well, no. What's it numbered out of?
Oh, out of 10,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty cool though, right?
Oh yeah.
I found this at an estate sale recently, so it's not. I haven't had it too long. And look, I already have it listed, guys. So I list stuff around here.
I was
you-
thinking it was Jim Harbaugh. But
Oh, I can see that.
That's probably
What's
more
his
like
name, bro? What?
80s.
Schembechler?
Bo Schembechler.
That's what I said. Schlemblechler.
You did say that. You nailed it. But that company, I've found some like All-Star Game exclusive bobbleheads from that company,
Oh yeah.
and I was blown away by the value of those things. They were
I
selling
love
for like
bobbleheads.
$600-800 for some of them.
Look at this.
They're
bobblehead.
hideous. but they
Yeah,
sold.
this is a good one too. Bobble Steph Curry bobble basketball.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's some of those bobbleheads like the by Forever, they can be very low numbered. There was before
That one's to 960.
wow.
That one's pretty good too, right?
There was one that like you could go to the Ravens team store, and it was a Justin Tucker one before he got all in all this trouble. You could go in there and buy it for like 40-50 bucks, and it could easily sell for 250 to 300.
Damn.
Wow.
Yep. But you had to buy a ticket to the game. They only sold it at the team store, and they had maybe like 2,000 of them or something, but you could only buy them at the team store.
This kind of fun sitting amongst my inventory because I got all the. You guys ever hear of the Danville Braves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't exist anymore, but they're out there in Virginia where I go picking every year. And I found a bunch of Danville Brave bobbleheads too.
Oh wow.
What, Jimmy? I bet you moved after COVID, right? You moved a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago.
Yep.
So that probably would affect. I bet if you didn't move and you were still in your area, you probably would have a bigger death pile, don't you think? You still have COVID stuff laying around,
I'm
maybe.
pretty good about not letting my death pile get too
No?
crazy.
Oh, that's impressive.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I've seen Keith's death pile. I think that's part of what you sold with Paul, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I actually got.
I
was
can
over there
tell
for
right
hours
now.
today.
My death pile is right. See that corner?
Oh wow.
That's my death pile. That's all of it. That's
awesome.
every single bit of my death pile. So I'm pretty good at not letting it get out of control. Like I usually get.
Mine
Except
is
for my clothing. I have a bunch of clothing.
I have an entire spare bedroom filled.
All right, so yeah, that's closer to me. I have basically a house full, but and I need to downsize my warehouse space to like I'm at like 3,500 square feet down to like 1,000, and I have until the end of February. So I was over there like I'm looking around. I'm like, how am I going to fit this over here? So I'm like taking a van load of stuff to an auction this weekend. So I'm going to start like doing that every week between now and February.
No,
So,
it's pretty crazy because you said that because I sold something while I had this 25% off sale that was from Colorado. It was a toy new in the box that I had listed high, and when I sold it, I told Sonia, I was like, "We don't have a lot of stuff from Colorado here in Ohio, so this is a rare item that was a roll left over from Colorado. I mean, we brought some listed items from Colorado, but we do not have a lot." And I was like sitting here trying to see if I should just go through my eBay store and see. I don't have a lot from Colorado at all left.
And then maybe goes to show that the sell and sell similar, which I never do. I've never done a single time. That probably helps.
Well, the
so
inventory
much.
helps a lot too.
Oh yeah.
The fact that I think that's what really helps is the fact that what's going to be a game we're supposed to talk about live auctions at some point. That's been a game changer. When I do my inventory now, I'm going to pull older stuff and it'll go over there instead of I've donated stuff in the past or ran yard sales. We used to in Colorado we would run a yard sale because our yard sales we'd make $2,000 in a weekend just doing yard sales. And that's how so when we would do our inventory, we would do that. That helped a lot with letting things get too stale or too crazy.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's what we would usually do since I moved to this house because there's a church that's literally right around the corner from me, right off the main road. And whenever they have a sale, because we get everybody coming down from there, we would set up. And the only issue is we did it once this year, but for the past 2 years, it's been really hard to actually have a sale the same day as them because they put their signs out literally the day before saying they're having a sale. I'm like, I'm not ready for this. Like, how am I supposed to just throw everything out there? Like,
you should go down there and just ask them.
Yeah. Well, I met the pastor of the church probably like a week ago. There was an accident right at the intersection. And me being, I guess, a nosy neighbor, I wanted to go to somebody yelling and screaming. I went out there to check and
you didn't go out there to render aid. You just went to watch.
Well, there was already ambulance and
Okay.
cops were there.
Ambulance.
An
That's how you say
ambulance?
that's how you say ambulance? Is that how you
I'm
say
done.
that?
I'm not saying it again.
Ambulance? I've heard that before, but I didn't know it was a Baltimore thing. Or
Ambulance.
ambulance?
Ambulance.
I've heard that on
Ambulance.
TikTok and stuff.
Didn't they make a song? Whoa, Black Betty, ambulance. Isn't that a TikTok
I'm
thing?
gonna say ambo.
Oh, that's what he's saying? I had no idea what he was saying.
I think
What?
Black Betty song?
That's
Huh?
what he
No, I
was
think
saying.
that's what he was actually saying.
Is
That's what
that?
someone turned the song into.
Oh, I had no idea.
We're gonna have
What was he saying that song?
buy it all karaoke.
Ambulance. Ambulance.
I'm gonna Google it.
So someone turned it into someone saying ambulance. What did he say? Yeah. Does he even say Black Betty? What does he say? We got
Yeah.
Wham,
he-
bam, bam, balam. He's saying bam,
Bam,
balam.
whoa back. What is he? Whoa, does he say
Whoa,
whoa?
Black Betty, bam, balam.
Yeah, whoa back. See, I can't even do that. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, blam, ambulance. So I need you saying that, and then I'm gonna turn into a. Can you say it again, Ray?
Ambulance. Ambulance. I don't know if I'm saying it like
I'm gonna turn it into that song. I'm gonna turn it into that ambulance.
ambulance. Ambulance.
There you go.
Oh shoot! I don't know if I'm gonna we're gonna test my editing skills. That might take me a while to make. What is happening?
Well, now you're just creating more work for yourself.
You guys hear Sonia's cooking chicken again upstairs.
Oh, you're nice and tender.
I know last time you were like, "What is it? I
was
gotta
like,
go."
Someone's being murdered upstairs. I gotta go,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
It was just Sonia tenderizing the chicken. No big deal.
Are you sure it's chicken?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, shoot. I'm not allowed to talk about Sonia on this podcast, guys. I was told in the comments. So.
no.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't.
talk about it all I want.
I thought she told you that you could talk.
Yeah, she did tell me when after the Mountain Dew story.
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of Mountain Dew, Tim, one of his comments said he accidentally drank a bottle of dip spit at a poker game. I think it was. I'm looking
That's-
back and yeah. Oh,
My
that's-
brother doesn't listen to this podcast, but I witnessed him do that one time. Nah, he instantly vomiting. Like he was
Wow.
instantly. He couldn't
Oh, I
even
bet.
keep it down.
I don't want to
Nasty.
think about that.
Yeah, that's nasty. Imagine all those floaters and all. You don't want to think about that. That's right. My bad.
I just noticed. I know this is the end, but we didn't ask anybody what they were shipping, did we?
We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't mention what a lot of people were shipping either because we're really bad at what we
Yeah.
do. We had those. You know what though? This is one of those episodes I really enjoyed a lot because we didn't stick to any topic specifically. We just kind of went. And every once in a while, you got to have one of those episodes where
Yeah.
we just kind of talk about whatever.
Yeah.
And,
Natural
Nice.
flow, meandering. Yeah, covered a lot though.
Yeah. Ambulance.
we learned a lot
Water,
about
ambulance.
how Keith takes a bath with cards. We
Yep.
learned about how Keith doesn't know how to put in item specifics correctly. We
Terrible.
learned a lot about Keith today.
Terrible reseller.
Well, him and his soaking bath and Vaseline, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's... the risque reseller. That should be my new YouTube name.
And we
First
could
day
be
reseller.
like the leftovers. You seen their thumbnail?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I heard about their thumbnail from Dan on the last episode too.
Yeah.
Apparently you got some
it's glue,
people that
guys.
like
It's
it.
glue. It's glue and Vaseline. That's all it is. I don't know. Anyways, that was a fun episode, guys. What do we got going on? Anything before we leave? My chair's moving again. Look.
No, I'm doing a giant Didbit show, a little bit of a Ray Train, but this will come out the day after that, unfortunately. But it's Sunday
so
night.
Sunday?
Kevin into Rod picking and punching, and then me, and then I raid into Death Pile. So it'll be a good
What
one
kind
Sunday
of show
night.
is it?
I'm running anything but like from cards to toys to clothing to
Man, they really
autographs.
don't like me because they don't ever ask me to do that stuff.
I don't. It was like an unofficial thing. Rod mentioned
They
he was
just
doing it.
always
Some.
leave me to run sales by myself nowadays.
It was not an official Ray Train. Rod was selling. I'm like, I'll sell after
I mean,
you.
that's what you
Rod,
have
and
to call it now, Keith.
then- Oh, sorry.
Keep going.
Well,
I'm
you had a
sorry.
good
I'm
you had a
messing
good
with
show.
you.
I was working in the warehouse and I saw you selling a good
I had a
clothing
great
show today.
clothing sale today. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was stuff that I was like been sitting there forever. That I just wanted to get rid of, and it went great. I'm super happy.
We'll see. Sorry, yeah, I'm doing a show tomorrow. Again, this is past tense for the podcast, but I'm doing the same thing. Like I had like 1,000 hats in the warehouse, and I separated them into piles where I'm just getting rid of this pile. I'm saving this pile to list, and I put 112 sports hats in a box. I'm doing it all as one big lot on Dibdit. So
You cheated.
how did I cheat?
I didn't even I went downstairs to sort my clothes into that, and I was like, you know what? Let's just put the camera up here while I'm doing it.
You're sold
And I
that way.
ended up selling every single piece of clothing that I had down there instead of sorting them.
I mean, I should do it that way. That's a better way to do it, and we'll talk about that maybe next week on live selling. But I figured this auction will be like literally 5 minutes long. I can sell 162 hats, hopefully.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. How about you, Ray? You got your lunchbox?
Yeah. So reseller lunchbox every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Come join us, hang out. It's on Triple R Collections, my Instagram page. So
we need to say at the beginning of one of the episodes. Next episode, remind me to bring up Triple R Collections on Instagram. Getting people over there following and hanging out. I didn't forget about your live, but I was like busy, and then I ended up doing that.
No, I get it. I mean, look, I mean, I know it's tough.
I enjoy hanging out though. Like I've had fun the couple times I've come over there and hung out.
I'm angry at myself that I forgot. I even shared it out on Instagram, and then I'm like in the warehouse.
I
didn't
too.
even get there either.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys.
It's legit, like I'm more mad at myself because I enjoy hanging and you and Jay. I enjoy it. I like chatting with you guys.
Well, today Quirky Picker Chad actually joined in.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Yeah. So that was pretty nice to have somebody else join in, and he was on there. He was driving.
Oh, he was on with you guys.
Yeah, he actually.
That's cool. I mean, I've met Chad. He's a cool guy. I met him in person.
Yeah. He said he knew you. So I was like, yeah, come on, hang out, and so it's cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. Well, I don't have a whole lot going on. I'm gonna be doing some Dibdit shows here and there. Maybe again tonight. I think I'm doing some toys tonight. I think I mentioned that, and I know I have some toys. I just gotta kind of sort through them. Because a lot of the stuff, like I said, goes to my collection, and since I'm not allowed in my office anymore, it's really hard for me to figure out what's. I'm pretty much locked out of my office now, so. But I'll have some toys for sure, and I'll be running again on tonight. So, Ray, if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to co-stream with me. I got if we'll talk about that later, but that's all I got.
6 o'clock Eastern.
I'm gonna start going right at 6. I did 6:15 before to give Sonia a chance to drive home, but now she works on the other side of the wall, so we can start earlier. Maybe even 5:30, depending on
Just go from one room to the other. Like, all right, let's go.
Because today was pretty awesome, but having her help just keeps the flow going a lot better, and we get more stuff out the door and able to run more things. So it's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not allowed to say her name, she does help me sell on eBay. I mean, on Dibdit.
Next week, just wear a shirt with her name on it. Every time you want to say her name, just you point to it.
I wear the same shirt every week. We already talked about that.
I know. So. Yeah. Well, you can get a new shirt next week.
That's true. I can. All right, guys. Well, that was a fun episode. I really enjoyed it, and we're gonna end it right there before I don't have what to say. We'll see you guys.
See ya.